Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today I'm coming back with another OTC with going to the ticker ALYI, Alternet Systems and Corporations. Not so often I go through OTCs, but if you'd like to know the value behind this one and some of their plans, let's watch it to the end. Let's jump right into this one. So this is the first video in this series and hopefully it's not the last, so make sure to drop that like to know that if you're interested in some more like this one here. So ALYI, this one has seen a massive pickup in volume in 2021, and it looks like it might be for a good reason. It's one of these OTC stickers that been a little bit under the radar, and they have a strong mission, one mission based on EV with a little bit of a twist on cryptocurrency. And I'll go through some of the latest news here just to give you a little bit of a bigger image onto what ALYI really stands for. Going first, ALYI details overall electrical vehicle strategy following the recent electric motorcycle demonstration, and the electric motorcycle demonstration goes on through the retro revault electrical motorcycle demonstrated last week, which is an important component of ALYI's overall business plan. The update today is intended to highlight where the motorcycle first fits into ALYI's overall business plan to remind everyone ALYI is not an electrical motorcycle company. ALYI is a comprehensive electrical vehicle ecosystem company. And so they have different visions. For instance, EV technology and transportation paradigm leapfrog opportunities. So here we're looking at establishing an ecosystem or systematic process in Africa because Africa has one of the lowest per capita transportation ratios in the world. Accordingly, Africa has the best technology leapfrog opportunities. While the US and Europe must phase out old technologies, Africa can leap ahead and introduce technologies in where no legacy must first be phased out. Ultimately, ALYI is introducing an electrical vehicle ecosystem built around an electrical vehicle trade show and symposium. And that's intended to bring EV and overall transportation commercial and academic expertise together annually to evaluate the future of electrical transportation and facilitate partnership to develop pilot the next generation solutions. Now it has the brand name Electrical Vehicle Race Partnerships, and they're trying to put their name into the African market, especially motorcycle sectors, but not only that, just in the general transportation sector. So first, EV transformation, motorcycle taxis in Africa. ALYI has seeded an overall forward-looking systematic process by selecting an existing transportation in Africa that can be dramatically enhanced by introduction of a new EV solution. Motorcycle taxis, or boda-bodas, are a major mode of transportation in Africa. ALYI is building an electric motorcycle that can be deployed to replace the boda-boda market with a safer, more environmentally friendly, reliable rideshare solution. Now, this is very interesting because they're taking a problem that exists specifically in some countries in that continent, because, you can't generalize Africa in whole. You have North Africa, you have South Africa, Central Africa, and they're whole out different. Trust me. But anyway, it looks like they are targeting specific target problems with existing sectors and trying to really put a leap forward in cheaper solutions for EV. So first, electrical vehicle ecosystem partnerships. And this goes on between the partnership with Modus and iQSTEL. I've done a previous video on iQSTEL, you'll find it on my channel, for the design of the electric motorcycle to be deployed in Africa to transform the boda-boda market. The Retro Revolt electric motorcycle is an ALYI's pilot platform to evaluate EV technology components and rideshare technologies deployed in Africa. And so we go on a little bit further, and they do talk about cryptocurrency, which enables an open participation in the ALYI electric vehicle ecosystem. And ALYI's forward-looking systematic process is being established as an ecosystem that invites open participation. Here's how. ALYI has established another partnership with a new organization named Revolt Token. Revolt Token is dedicated to funding ALYI's electrical vehicle ecosystem. Revolt Token is in part funding ALYI's electrical vehicle ecosystem through the introduction of a cryptocurrency. Revolt Token recently launched the sale of Revolt tokens. The fund raised through the sale of Revolt Token will be dedicated to the funding of overall Alternet Systems electrical vehicle ecosystem platform and make buyers of Revolt tokens participants in the Alternet Systems electric vehicle ecosystem platform. So really definitely something that looks interesting. They also give you indications on how to buy these. We're going to go backwards. So ALYI already has received the first 200 Retro Revolt electrical motorcycle based on the classic BMW R71 frame and has growing waitlist. The update coming from ALYI's design group will detail the design improvement that will increase the electric motorcycle cruising range. We're going to move on further as well. So this is regarding the Revolt. So the Revolt one here, this is regarding the cryptocurrency introduction with the price point starting at $1 RVLT, and that's as much as I want to cover for this one. And Revolt token updates the website with a video of ALYI EV ecosystem transformation plan. You'll have to go to the website, but basically everything I did say already, nothing new comes out of it. Nonetheless, we also have the announcing of the token previously, and we already know that. It's pretty much new. It's beginning of March. And this one here is the relation with them and iQSTEL. The industrial engineering design firm engaged by Alternet Systems Incorporation for the design and developments of Alternet Revolt electric motorcycle. And for this one here, they entered into an agreement between Modus and iQSTEL, as I mentioned previously. And in terms of this one here, ALYI has an order to deliver 2,000 electric motorcycle in Kenya to be deployed into the motorcycle taxi Boda market. The first delivery schedule for July is intended to support a first phase pilot rollout of ridershare. Now, this is 2,000 compared to what we've seen here, the 200 around here regarding the pre-orders with the Retro Revolt electric motorcycle. So I'm not sure if this is actually discrepancies or perhaps a mistake, or it could be it's two things they're talking about and just talking about orders to deliver just in general motorcycles for Boda. So that's what I'm going to consider it, is that they're just intending to deliver motorcycles in general, around 2,000 for them for electrical motorcycles in Kenya, and the scheduled delivery is July. So I believe that is an additional towards the 200 vehicles that are in pre-order for the specific remake of the BMW R71. So I'll keep that aside, and we get to see as well ALY highlight initiative, democratize decarbonization. Again, relating to the token and how that comes in through. Not a lot of details here other than just them bringing it up. And then here as well, the market opportunities and strategy. The company has also made substantial progress in the last few months toward bringing a brand name electrical vehicle race to Africa as anchor of its electronic vehicle ecosystem, driving the design and production of the future electric powered transportation to the African market. On Friday, Mr. Torona will share the latest details, and he did share it actually. That was what we were looking at a while ago. But basically, what I wanted to highlight out of this one is their entire race into an African market that is not very much tapped into. Now, in terms of ALY corporate updates and 2021 outlook, before I move on to this one, if you'd like to see more materials like this, make sure to subscribe and notifications on. And if you'd like to join us on our Discord, the link is in the description below. It's totally free. We get to chat like this all day. Now, the ALY business model is founded on the idea of establishing a system of electric vehicle innovations. Unlike the vast majority of EV contenders, ALY is not staking its shareholder value on a single state-of-the-art EV designed to capture consumers' imagination today. ALY is launching an electric mobility ecosystem, and that is to continuously identify the market needs, capture the best available technology, and targets new ideas and combine all of the above into the next innovative EV product. To both attract industry-leading talent and to provide an opportunity to provide their innovation, ALY is launching an annual EV race in partnership with a brand name racing organization. The annual race will be hosted with an electric mobility symposium and expo. And we can move on as well. With most EV companies currently targeted in terms of economic markets where the products will have to replace existing combustion engine powered competitors, ALY is focused on Africa, where low per capita transportation saturation provides the opportunity to introduce the first transportation solution, not replacement. ALY's second design path leads to electric motorcycle to be produced immediately, to specifically support an Uber and Lyft type transportation solution evolving in the African motorcycle taxi, between brackets, the Boda market. An ALY design team has now launched a third design path to develop a changing state-of-the-art electric motorcycle. In particular, the third design path will be integrated into the electric mobility system or ecosystem, and goes on as well towards their expectations, including the Revolt token. So nothing new there that we haven't talked about so far. And then back in December 18th, 2020, transitions from orders to sales, bolstered by Morgan Stanley EV 50% sale growth forecast. Now, that's as much as that. It really goes on to more detail, but I just wanted to mention this piece of news because it does add a bigger picture towards the company itself. Now we can move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis point of view, I wanted to cover two things. Mainly, first off, is the 1 week perspective, and that's a 10 SMA above the 30 EMA, and that's a bullish thing, the green line above the red line. And within there, that's something called a trading action zone, where positive reversals occur. So 8 cents on the top and 4 cents in the bottom. And within there, you can start expecting positive reversals. Now, in terms of everything else, momentum is still positive. MACD is attempting a negative reversal there, but it has been rejected before, and William percent R is highly oversold. And we need to take a look into supports and resistances. So on a Fibonacci retracements, we see a significant support lying somewhere around the 5 cents. Above there, you're looking down towards somewhere around I'm going to go through the actual supports and resistances after the Fibonacci retracements. Resistance on the Fibonacci retracements is around 8 cents. Above there, you're looking somewhere around 10.50. Above there, you're looking at 12.70 cents. And then you're looking up to 16 cents and then 20 cents. So there has been a lot of movement onto this one, definitely, and we need to look into a price line action. So significant current support sits at around 0.062. Below there, a very, very strong one at 6 cents. Below there, around 48 cents. Below there, you're looking at 40 or 39 cents sharp. And you're looking at 20 cents sharp below there. Significant resistances, you're looking at almost 75 cents. And then above there, sharp on 9 cents. And above there, you're looking at around 10 to 50 cents. And you're looking up as well to 12 cents, and then you start seeing a massive jump in price up to 20 cents. So the question comes into, Ed, what do you think about this one? Well, it's an OTC with a lot of potential, tapping into a market that is not saturated and almost always forgotten. Now, what comes to the question is, what about the financials? You know, the places where they're looking at, there's a reason why they don't really go on with Teslas and vehicles and going on with solutions such as Boda's taxis. Will they have enough capital to sustain the purchases of something like the Revolt motorcycle? The answer here becomes in, well, how cheap can they make them and how effective can they make them integrated? If the price is cheap for electrical systems because the components are cheaper, that might actually be a very, very smart idea to tap into the African market. And so definitely I see where they're going with this one. What do you think about this ticker? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like. You have a wonderful day.